Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Welcome to the 4th episode of the podcast. We have probably our most special guest.
Very special. I think, probably the most special we've had on the podcast.
We have Gabriel Adams on today.
Welcome.
Gabriel, tell us a little about yourself.
My name is Gabriel Adams. I'm 15 and I am Asian.
All right, first Asian too. That's awesome, dude.
That is true. We are racially diverse here.
Yeah, no, we're glad to have you.
We support the cause.
Yeah, what cause? What are you talking about? Anyways, yeah, so that's great. So you happy to be here?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, glad to be on the podcast.
So there's been a little bit of a debacle going around.
What the heck?
There's been a debacle going around that you've been wanting to get on the podcast for a little while.
Words.
Mm-hmm.
So are those allegations true? That you've been wanting to come on the podcast for?
Yeah, what's up with that?
It seemed pretty interesting, so I want to be a part of it.
Got you.
Okay.
How long have you been going to co-op? Because you've been here longer than us.
Yeah.
I think
At least like 6 or like so years.
let's see, 2018. No, 2017.
So then maybe
So 9 years.
9 years.
9 years.
That is wild.
Wow.
Wait, I'm capping. I didn't start going here when I was 6. Hold on.
So
This ain't that.
it was like 7.
I was 8 when I started going, so that would have been like 7 years ago, I guess.
Or like, yeah, okay. So yeah, it was. Okay.
So
It's definitely
6 or 7 years ago.
No. That's really.
No.
That's
Realistically,
And
7
our producer's saying we're getting canceled.
yeah.
So.
We are getting canceled. Anyways, I thought we just went over that in the last podcast. That was officially banned in 2026.
Yeah, we're leaving that behind in 2025.
Yeah.
Leaving that baggage.
No.
Yep.
So yeah, no more of that. That's just gone.
So when I first started coming to co-op, you had this thing where you made these films, right?
Oh my gosh! Yes,
yeah.
the film.
I thought that you were going to go into the film industry. Now, it seems your plans have changed. So what's the future plan? Because you're graduating in what, 2 years? 2 years?
2 years.
2 years, yeah.
1 to 2. Okay. What's the plan?
So I got offered over Thanksgiving. My neighbor offered me a job in construction.
Oh,
So I'm gonna work for him for a while, see where that takes me. Realistically, I'd like to own my own business of some sorts, hopefully landscaping or construction. But I'm gonna start in construction now. I'd also, I don't know, it's kind of like, I don't know if this is reasonable. I'd like to make a living off reselling
Okay.
because that's something I've been doing.
Yeah.
I go to like stores and I'll buy stuff, and then I'll like resell it to people for like double or double or triple.
So you're talking like Pokemon scalping type.
No, I don't. No, but like Carter knows this. Like I went to the store the other day and I bought a bunch of jerseys, and I bought a Red Sox jersey for $50, and it's now on Facebook Marketplace for $100.
It's on Facebook.
It's on
No,
Facebook
I've-
Marketplace for $100.
I've heard this
yeah.
can be a really profitable
Yeah.
business of sorts.
I've lost $120.
Okay, so you made any?
So you're on the learning journey.
I've spent $120 on inventory because I bought a bunch of jackets that are worth about $180 each for $40, and then I also I've made a total of $72 though.
Okay.
Which isn't a
So
You're in the
it hasn't-
negative.
You're still down in the hole, but
Definitely not going into accounting, but
that's,
you know, it's a you gotta start somewhere.
right.
Like-
it's a build up. You know.
We
you
know
gotta-
someone who actually makes a living off reselling.
You can.
Yeah.
It's a snowball. Well, you gotta start small, and then
Well, is there stuff real?
their stuff is real.
Okay, because I know a lot of people they'll get stuff from like China and they'll flip it.
No.
Which
They
I
do
don't
like
agree
real
with.
stuff, and they do big
China.
stuff like cars and like 4-wheelers and.
Well, Matthew was
yeah.
kind of flipping stuff for a little bit.
He was.
Yeah,
he
he
was.
flipped an Audi, and that was probably his biggest thing that he.
What do you get out of it? What do you get from the Audi?
I don't know, but he made
That was a while ago.
Yeah, he made a good profit off of it though.
Good chunk.
It's funny. I tell people, "Oh yeah, my brother flipped an Audi," and they're like, "Oh my gosh, is he okay?" He's just fine.
No,
Don't
he
worry
didn't
about
flip it. He flipped it. He didn't flip it.
Yeah.
You know, so it's different.
Right, I gotta get some water.
Okay.
Do you guys need some water?
No.
I think I'm good.
Okay.
I'm fine.
I'll be right back.
But yeah, that chair is really loud. Anyways,
Yeah.
so are you You're interested in like sort of flipping things or like reselling.
Yeah, I'd like to do that.
Okay, nice. So, what can you do with a business like that? Like, what does that give you? Like, does that give you any like wiggle room or freedom to do anything else? Like,
well, the thing with that is you can. It really relies on how the market works. For example, I bought a bunch of Red Sox stuff to flip because it's baseball season's coming up.
right?
But it does give you kind of like freedom because it's something I can do on the side on top
Yeah.
of having other jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Like it doesn't take any of my time to have a listing up on eBay.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
But once I sell it, I have to deal with all that. And,
Yeah, but that's not bad. That's not like a,
right.
by the hour job, So.
But actually, I started with $0 and my flipping stuff. I built my way up to a pair of $130 pair of Jordans just by flipping.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's good. That's good.
Yeah, so that's something I did with reselling.
That is absolutely nasty.
I'm back, guys.
This is not. Just to clarify, this is not an ASMR channel. So.
Say your lips.
No.
Oh, Josh, what you
not.
said about me in like middle school when I was making films.
Yeah.
I started posting stuff on YouTube, and I don't know. I think I have almost all my videos have over 1,000 views.
Wow. Wait, do you have the OGs? Like the...
Yeah.
Do you remember the
So,
cowboy
those-
railroad
the
one?
railroad.
Some of those
one.
are lost, but we have a device that I need to find. I will get those.
What about that one secret agent one? You remember
That one we do. I know where that is.
You have that one?
I know where the secret agent one
Oh
is.
my gosh, dude.
So all my videos have around 1,000 views,
Yeah.
just from different videos I did. One of them reached 1,000 overnight.
Wow.
So
That's awesome.
That's pretty impressive.
So you've done filmmaking. I also remember you were on this big Nerf modding kick. Oh my gosh. So this is a blast from the past year.
Yeah, tell us about it.
For the viewers that don't know, what has been your journey with Nerf guns?
so I started getting Nerf guns from you.
Yeah.
And I would take them home, I'd modify them, I'd paint them all black, take all the orange tips off, and I would take all the things from the factory to make them kid friendly. I'd take them out and I opened it up and replaced the springs. So that's why I have over 50 Nerf guns sitting in my basement, and my mom's like, "Oh, you should give them away." I can't because they're all modded. It's gonna shoot a kid eye out. They're all like over 120 FPS, I think, because I modified all.
That's pretty good.
That's crazy. So what? So you said you like removed the springs, and not removed. You replaced the springs. And what was that? What was the intention there? So did you ever get to like use them in a Nerf war and go like John Wick mode and go like crazy, or is it more just for like personal?
It was kind of just like I've always liked tinkering and building my own thing.
Yeah.
Also, something I do with the Nerf guns is I would do my own art on them, which my art sucked back then. It's gotten a lot better.
It has.
Yeah, definitely.
I kind of like back then, like I also remember my cardboard era. That was a long time ago. The cardboard era, bro.
You did so much stuff.
Actually, I'll have to find the picture. Abby took a picture when I got rid of all my cardboard.
Yeah.
And there's a picture of me. It's at the bottom of the stairs of my house. I have all the cardboard layout. I'm laying in the middle of it, and it's all my projects. I threw them all away because I still have some.
You do the gasoline route?
Yeah, you just put some gasoline.
No, but I burned them all.
Yeah.
I still have some of them left. The Ninja Turtle mask got.
Dude, that was freaky.
That was so scary.
That was scary.
Dude, you looked like an animatronic inside that thing.
That was the point. I wanted the animatronic mask. It was like $30,000, so I tried to make it so the mouth could move.
It worked.
It worked. It was just a little creepy.
It was very
a
creepy.
little.
The Iron Man mask, actually, I recently updated it. The eyes glow, but you can actually see through it now.
Oh,
you can
that's
fully
nice.
see through it.
Dang.
Yeah.
I loved cardboard.
Could have been like
creation.
Five Nights at Turtles or something.
But I've moved on from cardboard to like more, I guess, usable, wearable stuff. Like, like this shirt I'm wearing right now. This is a shirt I got from the store, and I cut the sleeves off and then like wrote, "This is PlayStation in Japanese."
Yeah.
But I like making my own things.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I didn't
it looks
realize
good.
that.
Looks
Okay,
good.
It looks really good. Yeah.
Yeah, the sleeves are a little messed up because I was
Yeah.
like, it was like at midnight, and I was like, I'm gonna cut the sleeves off. That was a dumb idea.
No.
Yeah.
I used to do a lot of cardboard tinkering myself. I
Yeah, you used
remember.
to do some cool stuff.
I remember it kind of all started like I don't know why, but it was like Tri-City, 3rd grade. There's this kid named Moses, right?
I remember Moses.
He was an interesting guy.
Yeah, he led the Israelites out of Egypt. Yeah.
No,
Different Moses.
I'm pretty sure
I
he
think
was
it-
gay, but
Oh yeah.
he was really cool. Though.
Oh, that Moses. Yeah. No,
He
never
was a
mind.
cool
Does he
dude.
still go to Tri-City?
No,
Okay.
he went for 1 year. But this kid was like pretty smart, and I thought he was the coolest kid because he duct taped a nitrile glove to a cardboard tube, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that is the coolest thing. It's like a piece of armor.
Wait, a what glove?
A nitrile glove, like a latex glove.
Okay.
And he duct taped it to a cardboard tube that he can fit his arm through, and it was like armor. Like you put it on, it's like
Like a gauntlet.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the Iron
Yeah,
Man
yeah.
I
gauntlet.
don't know. I just thought that was the coolest thing, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna try to make cool stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I actually tried making some cardboard armor with like cardboard straps, and it worked kind of.
Right.
Yeah. I remember you making all those like cardboard gadgets and stuff. I was more into like the
The gumball
gumball
machine.
machines.
Gumball
Yeah, I
machine.
did like a lot of we had like a lot of mints. Remember that? We had like a lot of mints. So I made like a mint dispenser out of cardboard.
Well, you did, but we.
I made
you
some
also
vending
we
machines.
made the penny pusher.
Penny
So we
pusher.
made the penny pushers
yeah,
at
like
the
yes, you guys
so
made one of
we
those?
made a cardboard version, Pokemon thing. We painted it and
Oh,
we
yeah.
like
We
put
had
like
lights. It had
and like
LEDs.
lights and like
Oh my
it was
gosh.
human operated. So there's someone in the back that would like push the thing back
Oh,
and
that
forth.
is cool.
Yeah.
And it actually worked. Like
Yeah, it was-
you'd put the penny down in the top and
And it
like
like would go
they go down.
What?
Dude, it was awesome.
It was better than like the Willy Wonka ones at like the arcade. Like
It was.
It
we
was.
would play that for so long. It was so much fun. So what do you think has been the coolest thing from your childhood? I don't know a whole lot about the
Backstory.
the deep dark past
Yeah.
of Gabriel Adams.
What do you mean the coolest thing? Like anything in general?
Yeah.
Probably more recently is I got to meet an NFL player in person.
Seriously?
That was pretty sick.
Shaquille O'Neal?
The NBA.
NFL.
Okay, I did see
NFL,
NBA. I did
National
see.
Football.
Yeah, yeah.
I
the-
saw
Not
Shaq's personal
Shaquille.
Tesla.
Did he
though.
do?
I saw Shaq's Tesla.
He did.
I'm trying to think past that. I think probably the coolest thing was when I was 7 and I went to the Philippines for a month. That was
Yeah.
that
Dang.
left a big impression on me.
That's good.
Is the Philippines kind of like Thailand, where you kind of have to like do a double take? If you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a lot. It kind of hits you.
No, like you you look back and it's like, whoa, what was that?
Oh no,
Looking up what we're putting down.
no, not as far as that goes.
Okay, that's good.
We were in like a pretty safe area,
That's
so we
good.
didn't have
Yeah.
to deal with stuff like that. But
Nice.
yeah, the Philippines is something that I always enjoy going to.
What's the scenery like in the Philippines? Because it's kind of tropical, isn't it?
I'm trying to think. Think Jurassic Park tropical.
Dang.
Wow. Jurassic World tropical.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Also, they don't label their highways. Like,
Okay.
and
that's-
I asked my
Oh my gosh.
cousin's wife, who's also Filipino.
Yeah.
She lived there her entire life. This is her first year in the U.S. I asked her. I said, "Do people still eat dogs over there?" And apparently, there's tribes that still eat dog.
Wow.
Okay, hold on.
And I went there. and I went on a mission.
I wanna-
to try
I wanna
find
take-
dogs.
They're still.
They still eat dogs.
I kind of want to take a side tangent on this. Like, okay, why is it wrong to eat a dog?
That's you know what.
So people
Okay.
It's
keep,
not a domestic dog.
so people keep other things as pets that you eat, like chickens. Okay,
yeah, we
right?
got chickens.
Right.
People keep chickens as pets.
Rabbit.
Chicken are intelligent.
I know somebody who used to keep
Chickens,
3
cows.
pigs,
Cows.
3 giant pigs
Yeah,
as
pigs.
their pets.
But like we eat them. So
we eat 'em
what?
up.
What's what's so wrong about eating a dog?
Yeah. What about a dog? Is it because it's like smart? or
Well,
something?
I don't think there's really any. Well, part of it is because those people that eat the dogs, they're not domestic dogs.
Right,
They're
yeah.
all wild dogs. and that tribe is basically stuck in like the 18th century still. Like if you showed them a phone, they wouldn't know what it is. It's actually like pretty impressive.
Yeah,
because
that's cool.
There's thousands of islands around the Philippines, and some of them have never been to the mainland.
No, dude. Have you heard about the it's like North Sentinel Island or something like that? Have you heard about this?
Wait, what?
Okay, so there's there's this island.
Oh wait, I think I've heard of this.
And they are the only people that are untouched by like settlers.
Yes.
Yes, so they're a
yeah.
tribe that we don't know anything about because their island got separated, I think, off the coast of like India or something like that.
Yeah, and they're like completely different.
Completely, yeah. They have like spears, bows.
They don't speak
and
English.
Their language is unknown. No one's ever been there, and like lived to tell the tale. I mean, that's kind of like a cliche, but like, literally,
No,
there's
seriously.
missionaries that have gone there. And then they just kill them.
Yeah.
They just kill them. And like we've tried to make contact, but they're so isolated that our diseases, like the common cold, could like wipe them out.
Yeah.
And so we don't
We're
want to.
basically like aliens to them. I mean,
Exactly.
Yeah.
So like they don't have all this like tech, but it just kind of makes you wonder what's going on in the island that we can't see. Like what's their religion and like what's their language? Like I wonder how advanced they are. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like what they do.
Yeah, well, what's
It would be interesting to study because I feel like we don't think of those like civilizations being around today, but they are still around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like it's almost like you're taking like a couple hundred steps back in time because it's like
definitely
a completely different time period.
All right. Question: if you had a time machine, where are you going? You can only go back, and if you go back, you're staying back there. So where are you going?
Easy.
Or are you staying here?
I'm going back to the 90s.
the
I'm
90s?
going back to the 90s. I get to watch Jordan win 6 championships. Shaq win 6 championships.
Wow.
Priorities.
Tupac is still alive. Biggie's still alive. Yeah, my priorities. Trying to think what else happened in the 90s that was
So remember, you can go
Good music.
You can go anywhere in time. Not
Anywhere.
Like literally anywhere in time.
Literally anywhere.
maybe
So you
somewhere
could
else
see
in time.
Jesus,
You could see
or you
Jesus,
could see
or you
Shaq
could
win
see
the
Shaq.
tournament 6 times.
I don't know if I'd go. I don't think I'd go that far
Yeah.
to the Jesus time because I feel like
Don't want to be catching the leprosy,
no, but I feel like almost like if you were actually in that time and you saw him, it would. I almost feel like it would just be like so. It would be a lot. Like it would be
Yeah.
like it's almost when like kids who like there's people like they watch online or like they follow and then they meet them in person. It's like a lot.
So are
for
you
them.
saying it's like that sort of don't meet your heroes type thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I
I almost-
can see that. I can see that. But like you're telling me, you wouldn't
No,
have the
okay.
urge to. No. You wouldn't have the urge to just go see the dinosaurs. Like you wouldn't want to go prehistoric. Like yeah, you have to stay there.
I wasn't thinking of that
But
far.
prehistoric, dude, no human being that we can like that's like recorded.
Could you imagine trying to like eat anything there though?
I don't think I go back to the
Taking a
prehistoric.
bite out of like a stegosaurus.
Okay, I want to go prehistoric is a good route because
Yeah.
I'm actually so curious what they sound like. Because
That's
some people
what
say
I'm
they sound
saying.
like
Yeah.
birds, some people say they roar. I'm
Well,
so
yeah. And
intrigued
some
by
people
that.
say they got feathers. Some
Right,
people say
that's
they
why
don't, like,
I want to go. I feel like there's almost more mystery around dinosaurs than there is Jesus. It's like, yeah, we know Jesus, we love Jesus, but like the dinosaurs.
What about those big giant creatures that
Well,
are now extinct? You know.
Actually, people think that dinosaurs were in the Garden of Eden. I'd think that too.
Interesting.
Honestly, I mean, it's got to be right because God,
It's
God
gotta-
created everything. Now, okay, this is an interesting topic that I thought about for a while. I'm curious what you think. Do you take God creating the earth in 7 days as 7 24-hour days? Or do you think that those days were longer than 24 hours and therefore we see a period of time where there was not humans?
Talking about old Earth creation. There's multiple worldviews. There's a lot of people think that there's just evolution and creationists, but there's actually like creation, old world creation. I think there's a gap creation where people think that there's gaps in between when God like created things.
Right.
So, like, and that gap could be like anywhere from an hour to a million years. And then there's the old creationists where it's like it was created a while ago. Like what? Yeah. What do you think?
I think it was 7 days.
7 24-hour days.
I think it was 7 24 hours a day because the Bible is very specific with the use of time, and also some people say, oh, it's like poetry, like Revelation. You can't take seriously because it's very, very deep.
Yeah, well,
So
there's a lot of metaphors,
a lot of
analogies.
metaphors, but I think there's no reason to think that Genesis has a lot of metaphors. But also, I think that the 7-day thing is something that we don't want to concern ourselves too much with it because we don't want to like bicker and fight over it because it's honestly not that important.
Yeah.
When we get to heaven, we will know.
That's fair.
But
That's
right
a good,
now, as humans, maybe we're not supposed to know.
Yeah.
Same thing with Revelations. Maybe we're not supposed to know when Jesus comes back.
Yeah, I feel like people kind of obsess over like when Jesus is coming back, and it freaks people out. But
Well,
I don't think we should stress over
there
that.
was there was a YouTuber I used to watch who was a Christian,
Yeah.
and I loved him up to the point he said in one of his videos he thought Jesus was coming back. I was like, nope, I'm unsubscribing. Like I love this dude, and then he said that, and I was like, no, like I'm sorry, but I can't agree with you on that. He's not coming back to 2026. Like he tried to say that. I was like, I'm sorry, but no, that's just so wrong.
Yeah.
Like we just genuinely don't know. We just don't know.
Right,
He said he's gonna come back, but we can't just say like, yep, it's this year. It's gonna be this year. No, we can't say that. We can't say it's gonna be in the next 1,000 years. We just don't know. And I don't think it's our job to worry about that. It's not our job to try and figure that out and like analyze that. That's not something that we're supposed to analyze.
Right.
Okay, so we have the Bible, and there are some things that are to be taken literally, some things to be taken almost with a grain of salt. Now, I am curious about one more thing, okay? And I, by the way, am not stabbing at you, but I've heard a rumor going around.
Where's this going?
Oh boy.
That you believe the Earth is flat. Is this correct?
You don't have to.
And if you don't
want to answer it, you don't.
Here's
have
the thing: is I don't know. I definitely know it's not round.
Not round.
I definitely
as
don't
in
think it's
spherical?
round. I don't think it's a ball. It's definitely not a ball.
It's not.
But
a
I
ball.
don't think that it might not be perfectly flat.
Okay, so tell me where you're coming from here.
So part of it is because I think it was Leviticus, maybe Exodus. I think it's in Exodus. They're in the middle of a battle, and it says in the verse, it says that God stopped the sun in the sky. It didn't stop the rotation of the earth. It stopped the sun. It said that the sun stood still in the sky for 24 hours and did not move. So I think that makes the whole earth rotation thing out the window.
That's interesting.
There's also other verses where it says that it calls the earth a flat plane.
What verse?
I can't remember. It's Isaiah. In Isaiah, it says that it's a plane, which is why I think it's...
Yeah, interesting.
I don't think it's something we need to... It's not that big of a deal.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Like, it's the same thing as the 7 days thing.
It's really not like that crazy. We don't have to know.
Well, I'm just curious because that everyone interprets the Bible a little bit
Right.
differently.
Yeah.
And
Like, I don't go around and be like, oh, I believe the earth is flat, like you're wrong. I don't wear like t-shirts saying like the earth is flat. I know people who do that and that's wacky.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little bit
It's just
much.
kind of like an internal thing. Like I
just kind of
personally think that
Yeah.
there's got to be. What's
Yeah, I
right.
mean, you have to have. I think, anyways, that you should have an opinion on everything. Doesn't matter if it's like everybody else's opinion or your own, but I think like you know, even with the Earth, like okay, maybe it's flat, maybe it's not.
Right. You don't want to go whacking people across the head with your opinion.
Right, yeah.
Like-
and I'm open to other people's debates. I've had other people debate with me. What was that? I'm not gonna name any names, but somebody tried to debate with me and it completely fell apart on their side.
Oh no.
It fell down to them saying when I said that the sun stood still, they said that it was a metaphor, which I disagree because that whole book of Exodus, I think it was Exodus, I could be wrong, Leviticus, Moses was still alive, so it was in that time period. There's not a lot of metaphors, and or God tells you when it is a metaphor or a vision, so I disagree with that.
Yeah, no.
That here's what I'm saying though.
I just
is if the sun stood still, right? Wouldn't it be standing still? So say you're on the Earth, right? And let's just say that, in my view, that the Earth is round and that it's rotating, right? Okay. So the battle's taking place. God makes the sun set still. Maybe the sun isn't like going across a plane like that, but maybe it's rotating. And then God, if you were to stop that rotation, wouldn't your view be
like
that the sun is no longer moving?
So basically, in God stopping the
Right.
Earth's rotation, He is stopping the sun.
Would that also work?
Yeah.
Or is there something that's not?
That could be because our theory is that the Earth rotates and goes around the sun.
Right.
Yeah.
But it doesn't say he stopped the Earth. It says he stopped the sun. That's you're saying the Earth is stopping. He's not saying the Earth is stopping.
That's true. That's
Because
true.
he didn't say the Earth stopped and the sun set still. It's
That's fair.
just
That's a
the
fair
sun.
point.
Yeah.
And also, this is like something we don't need to argue about because it's not that big.
Again,
Like,
I'm not trying to argue.
Yeah, I know.
See.
That you're like theorizing and you're trying to
Exactly.
you're debating.
Okay, so I think what we can agree on, though, actually, I mean, not everyone agrees on this, but space travel is kind of sick.
It's cool. It's cool.
Do you think?
It's cool.
Do you think that humans like? Is it right to leave Earth and go travel? I think like I have this like fantasy, like oh man, eventually maybe we can like see the planets up close. Like
Yeah.
what?
Maybe go to Mars.
I don't know. I think because I mean you see sci-fi movies like Interstellar
What
and
is it,
stuff
10,
like
15 years max?
like man, like
Yeah.
this looks so cool that we can actually like go up into space and like see stuff up close.
Right.
Do you think space travel is cool?
Space travel is cool, but my thing is I don't think that we can really do space travel because
Okay,
I
okay.
believe the moon landing is fake.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. We haven't been able to leave the atmosphere yet because SpaceX rockets keep hitting the dome and coming back down. There's videos of that happening.
Interesting.
Okay.
Now, the
What
idea
about
of
the,
space travel has always intrigued me.
Okay, after that, I have a thought.
Space travel is cool though, and I've always had the thought of different planets and like aliens. I've talked to my dad about like, could there be aliens? on
Right.
different planets?
Yeah.
Say we
Well, and this is what I'm saying. I'm like, say we actually do get there.
right. Well,
What then?
I think part of it is when I asked my dad about that, he pointed out there couldn't really be another life form like humans because then humans wouldn't be God's only great creation.
I agree with you there.
So-
I think that
I
The
really do.
idea of aliens is cool, but I don't think it's plausible.
I don't believe that there's aliens like intelligent life. I think
I
there's
think
life
could
out
be
there.
like plant
Right.
matter.
Like yeah, exactly. Like we have like there might be like microbes or like
Yeah.
plants or something like that on a different planet.
Yeah.
I don't think there's gonna be like another
So-
human race. I think that's kind of just
you had a thought, Benjamin?
Yeah, just my thought. I just thought that I'd add to the like SpaceX like rocket thing because funny enough, last night I saw there was a SpaceX rocket launch and they were launching new satellites, Starlink satellites, and I was outside and I saw the rocket leave the atmosphere.
Okay.
It was interesting.
Oh, hold on. There's different layers of the atmosphere.
This is
Okay.
true. This is true.
There's I forget. There's like 8 different layers or something like that.
Yeah.
There's like
There's a lot of layers.
the uppermost layer. I don't think it can penetrate through.
Okay.
But also, part of this is there's a lot thing going around with this. We're like, oh well, how can there be a dome if I believe there's a flat Earth? Like, there's just so much that goes into this.
It may as well. It's complex.
It's
you know,
very complex.
I mean, it doesn't even matter what your view is. It's just always complex.
Yeah.
I
well,
mean,
also, here's the thing: is I don't think man has to spend their whole lives debating about what God has done.
Yeah.
yeah.
If it's
Yeah.
outside us, then it's outside us.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, yeah, that's the beauty of Christianity. So we can have varying opinions, but we all believe that God is real.
Yep.
Jesus is the Savior, and that's the beauty of Christianity. Is there's the idea is that there's unity, but not like conformity to one exact idea.
Yeah.
Right.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, no, that's good though.
Do you see? I saved the last mango for you. Wait. What?
Oh, is there actually one?
Oh, I already ate that little.
Oh, you already ate the last.
Yeah, there was like a chunk, probably like 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter.
No, yeah, it was the last piece of mango.
I wasn't.
Why
ready.
are the mangoes from the Philippines so much better?
Oh my gosh. Please do. Tell.
Okay, so
That's the secret. Let me look at the
Tell us.
ingredients.
Tell us your secrets.
so mangoes are supposed to grow in that environment, tropical. So I think these come from the Philippines. I'm pretty sure. If they don't, I will be disappointed and I will sue them. Oh, product of the Philippines. So yes,
Yes,
it
okay.
comes from the Philippines.
Nobody-
The
nobody's
other
getting
ones
sued.
that you get from like Sam's Club
Yeah.
are made in Mexico.
So fakes.
It also has to do with being. It sounds so dumb, but the air in the Philippines is different. When you walk outside, it's like this.
Is it just like more humid?
It's more humid, but you feel like you can breathe easier almost.
Interesting.
Because it's just there's a lot of pollution over there, but they're also because it's like an island and it's tropical.
There's a lot of plant mass.
There's a lot of plants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like the atmosphere is different. Like those 7 days of me being in the Philippines, I felt amazing every day, even though there was a 14-hour difference. I felt good. Like I woke up, my head felt clear.
Honestly, Matthew said stuff like this about Thailand too, and also like the food quality is much different. Like he says, "Oh man, you know, like Thailand, it's amazing," and like you feel good. Like the food just it like fills you, but it doesn't make you feel like disgusting, and it's like it's digestible. It's good.
In America,
the ultra
Our
processed.
we like to
cooked.
Dude.
we like to slip some stuff into.
So here's another thing: is the ones made in Mexico.
Yeah.
They don't let them fully ripe because they have a demand. They'll like let them ripe halfway. They spray them with a chemical and throw them in the truck, and it keeps ripening in the truck.
Yes. So I worked in produce department. Mm-hmm. A lot of our stuff comes in not fully ripe, and then
you have to let it ripe.
Exactly. They spray stuff on it, and like the bananas they come in lime green, and we keep them in this little like. They come in with like plastic over them, and it keeps it's secrets revealed. Like this is what goes on inside the produce department, guys. So they come in this plastic bag, and we have to keep the plastic bag on until they start yellowing because that humidity interacts with the chemical on them and like ripens them super quickly.
Yeah. So like in the Philippines, they let it grow to its full extent, and then they pick it. And
okay, so that makes sense. So it's like you would if you had a mango tree in your backyard.
Like harvested at peak, you know.
Here's another thing: is they grow so much faster there.
Yeah. Aren't they a lot bigger there too?
Yes.
Because Matthew said like the ones in Thailand were like the size of like a soccer ball.
Yeah,
you
that's
can get
insane.
some good. Also, my mom, she brought me to this market, and we got these. They have mini bananas.
Oh, I saw those at Market Basket one time.
Yeah.
But they're not like the ones from Market Basket. There is like 80 different species of bananas in the Philippines.
That's insane.
Not 88. There's 8 different species. 80 is a lot.
Okay. 8 is still really cool though.
And the mini ones, they don't taste like a banana. They taste like a completely different.
What about do they taste like plantain?
They taste like a banana, but like a heavenly banana.
Like so,
they're
maybe it's
so good.
Maybe the sugar content is a little higher or something.
Could be.
I don't know.
Oh, that sounds so good. I love fruit.
It was so hot there. We were in the market. The bananas were slipping out of the peels. Like in the market, they were flying out of the peels.
What?
Because it got so hot. The fruit was like, it was getting ripe too fast, and it was just shooting out of like the peels. So, like,
that's how I feel in summer. It's like I wish I could just shoot out my peelers like,
yeah.
When does
you know what I'm saying?
Does the bell ring at 45?
No, is it 45 or 55?
I can't remember.
I don't know. The bell hasn't rung yet though.
Yeah. We should probably wrap it up though, maybe.
Yeah. Heat tolerance though. Do you like this summer or winter more?
I absolutely despise the heat.
Really?
I agree.
I grew up in Florida.
Amen.
I grew up in Florida where it was 80 consistently, 80, 90. So
yeah, no, that's
I really hate the heat. I love the winter when it's cold.
Yep.
The winter is definitely the way to go.
Yes.
So, but isn't the Philippines super hot?
Oh boy. So it's like 30 degrees Celsius, which is around 95 Fahrenheit.
Yeah, bro, metric system. Come on, dude.
Our system sucks.
Why did we have to use the imperial system?
I know.
Why couldn't
I wish we didn't go imperial to start with.
We should have just learned metric
the
from
metric,
the get-go.
Exactly, because the metric is a lot more precise.
Right.
And the rest of the world
it's easier to understand if you learn it. And then we're like, actually, we're going to do the imperial system because we want to be different.
We're different.
And like,
we're American.
Yeah, I think it's better now because it's like, that's the one that I learned as a kid. It's like, so I don't understand the metric system as well.
But having 0 as freezing point makes so much more sense.
That makes so much sense.
Why is 32 freezing? That doesn't make any sense.
Bro, yeah.
But it's pretty hot in the Philippines.
The producers.
Yeah, the producers are disagreeing.
Yeah, they do disagree.
Yeah. But who cares what the producers say?
So, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
We'd also like you to leave a comment.
No.
Whoa! What are we doing here?
I'm sorry about that. That was a little too close.
No, come here. I want to tell you a secret.
Don't tell any secrets.
No,
No,
I'll tell you a secret. I'll tell you a secret. All right. So I want you to let me.
nope. It's been canceled.
Let me know.
No, we're
Let me know.
Thank you for
You're
listening.
done.
No.
We're gonna end it there.
Bye.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye.